What's going on, guys? This is a breaking news update on the upcoming court case against Dances with Wolves actor Nathan Jason Horse. He was recently thrown out of court after disrupting the hearing. So this is actually a week before his um, trial that is supposed to spear on ahead on the charges of sexual assault, abuse, and many various other charges that are laid out in the week. And months before, if you guys didn't know, he has been locked up for a while now. For his upcoming trial today, it was supposed to be, I think, next week. This is from the Associated Press. Nathan Chasenhorse, the former Dances with Wolves actor accused of sexual abuse, was temporarily thrown out of court on Monday after he disrupted proceedings with demands that he be allowed to fire his defense attorney a week before trial. So this is kind of me who's just trying to stretch out and fucking buy time to spin some bullshit. We all know he's a fucking liar. We all know he's an abuser. And, now more people are coming and speaking out, and it's actually a fact that many other women have stepped up to tell their story about what's going on with what or the abuse that they endured when they had encountered Nathan Chasing Horse. So, Jessica Peterson in Las Vegas ordered his jury trial to proceed next week as planned, so there's no delay. It's gonna happen, whether he fucking likes it or not. Chasing Horse has pleaded not guilty to 21 charges. That includes allegations that he sexually assaulted women and girls, that he filmed himself sexually abusing a girl younger than 14. Is actually like, if you guys go into one of my other back episodes, I did talk about this case. I was just, when it first broke out, we did cover it, and the thing was, when I said more people would come up because it's not a, I guess you could say it's not in a kept secret within people. Everybody fucking knew what kind of monster he is. They were warned that he is a monster, but people, want to believe what they want to believe, and unfortunately, there are victims. And to the victims, I'm sorry you dealt with that shit, but hopefully justice will prevail. So here we go. Chasing Horse has pleaded not guilty to 21 charges, including allegations that he sexually assaulted girls. And within the past 2 decades, over the past 2 decades, it's going up from fucking Alberta, Canada, all the way down here. Peterson ordered him to be removed from court after, for him trying to speak over her, he argued that his attorney, Craig Mueller, did not come to visit him, did not file timely. He asked that the public defender who previously represented him be his attorney. Mueller, a private defense attorney, told the court his client was ready and privately told the judge that one of his investigators had visited with Chasing Horse, but he declined to comment to the Associated Press. Best known for portraying this actor smiles a lot in the hit 1990 movie Dance with Wolves. Chasing Horse was born on the Rosebud Reservation in South Dakota. And this is basically just talking about how he, did his whatever, his acting stuff, and then talk about his self-proclaimed Lakota medicine man while traveling around North Dakota to perform healing ceremonies. When he was arrested in 2023, he was living in North Las Vegas with 5 wives, according to prosecutors. So this fucker was actually actively living bigamy. And from what I remember reading on the articles, he had a cult called The Circle. And these women and girls were in the house when it got raided and when he was arrested. The case sent shockwaves through Indian country. Of course it did, because we're like, what? Original indictment was dismissed in 2024 after the Nevada Supreme Court ruled prosecutors abused the grand jury process when they provided a definition of grooming as evidence without expert testimony. However, the court left open the possibility of charges being refiled, and a new indictment was brought that year later. Well, actually brought within the same year. So, prosecutors claim Chasing Horse had a cult called The Circle. I told you guys. His followers believed that he could speak in spirits, but victims went to him for help, according to transcript during grand jury hearing. Sorry, I can't talk, guys. I'm kind of like overzealous about this shit. Prosecutors expect the trial to last 3 weeks. This is scheduled to begin Monday next week. So, I'm gonna keep update on this fucking shit because, like I said, I had an episode on him. I think when the story first broke out. And like I told you guys, people knew. People knew, but they still fucking let that happen. And maybe it's this time around they'll get it right and fucking put that motherfucker away for years, and for his little followers and all them, they're his cult. There's so many people still preaching that he's innocent, and I've actually lost friends over that fact. And I'm like, okay, so you're ridiculous because you believe in that shit. You believe in that he's innocent. No, he's a fucking predator. And we have friends in Canada, and that had other people, encounter him with predatory fucking vibes, and they didn't feel comfortable, so they left. And like I said, guys, I'll keep you guys updated on this. This is breaking news. This happened on Monday, actually. Yeah. So stay tuned, be aware, and yeah, take care. Bye.